What's up, guys? My name is Ryan Borden, and today I'm going to show you a crazy method that I've got figured out here that lets bots do all the work and you run everything on autopilot and make money while you do other stuff. I've been working with bots and AI for more than the past decade. I've been working with Chase Reiner here for the past year. This is Chase, and this is me, and photo op out of the way. I just want to say this before we get too deep into this because I'm about to show you some emails that I've got in response to what you can see running here, and also like a user email that I got. And so we actually have a whole course on how to do this because it's probably going to get complicated if you stick with me for a second. The course makes it so easy. And if you stick with me till the end, it's aiprofitscollege.com. I'm going to show you that, and we'll get it all sorted so you can make money easily with bots. So what's going on here? I got this bot right now is actually messaging people. It sent 45,000 messages, contacting them, asking them if they want to buy stuff, right? And then all I have to do is sell it. And it's a three-step process here. We need to get some keywords, which we'll go over in a minute, and then we're going to send a message. So that's what this bot is actually doing. It's taking found all the businesses based on the keywords, and it's already sending the messages here, and I'll show you that. And then we can either do once we sell them, we say, hey, you want to buy this? We'll either do it or we'll outsource it. But the key here is that a lot of people get hung up on with the bots is that they get so tied up and they think that, okay, so like this has sent 45,000 messages, and I got this email from this user, which I'm going to blur out the stuff, and please do not take this, if you watch this, please don't take this in a negative light. This is not that at all. But basically they said, my problem is, so they were talking about buying lists from me so you can load in because I shortcut that process. And they're saying, my problem is I've already contacted about 10,000 people and they haven't got a response yet. And so they doubt the effectiveness of the GSA contact software. Now this bot here that's running this robot is called GSA Website Contact. This is the robot that they're talking about there. And there's multiple bots you can use to help make money, but this is a key one here. And in fact, this one, we're actually building a whole system, which I'll show you here just right quick. It's AI Contact Bot, or easycontactbot.ai. I think that's actually above. You can't even see that. Sorry. You can go here and register for early access. We're going to shortcut the system here. So this bot is complex. We're going to make it push button simple, where you just push a couple buttons and it takes the businesses, contact them and everything. It does it all for you. And you don't have to manage all the stuff that you have to manage in here. And so what about this? Sending 10,000 messages. So let me just show you here. So what I literally told this person is, why didn't you send 1,000,000 messages and start with 1,000,000? So what you have to understand is that this is amazing. So these tools are crazy. Like the fact that I can contact 45,000 businesses and like I push start and it's just running. Like I'm not doing anything. Look, here it is. It's contacting, like I can't type this fast to send emails if I wanted to. And it's contacting businesses like crazy. Went through like 15 businesses while I said that sentence. And so what's happening here is that you have to understand that not every business is going to respond. First of all, businesses want to get a message oftentimes 7 times from you before they buy from you. So if I send, so I've got 750,000 sites right here it's working on and it's counting, but so let's call it 750,000 sites, or we could go up to 1,000,000, whatever. If I send 1,000,000 messages, because I send 1,000,000 messages a day per server. So if 1,000,000 businesses, I contact them once, I might have to contact them 6 more times before they buy from me, which is like so easy because I load them in, send them a message. They don't buy. Once this is done, I hit start again and I send them another message. Like it's like 2 clicks, literally. Like here, I'll show you. If you want to start sending the messages, it's 2 clicks and we get to contact them again. And so send them again. So you take 1,000,000 businesses and you send them a message 7 times. And it's super easy. Okay, so let's say I just wanted to send again, start, send message. This lets me preview it and hit no here, and boom, that's it. Like it's going to prepare the data, and like it's literally going to send 1,000,000 messages. Well, in this case, 750,000, but if I loaded in 1,000,000, it would do 1,000,000, right? So you can set the limits, and so that's how easy it is. So if I have to do this, like that was 4 clicks. If I have to do 4 clicks, it took like 8 seconds. If I have to do 4 clicks once a day for 7 days straight to make sales, like how easy is that? I mean, answer this question for me. How many jobs have you had that you only had to sit down at work for the day and do 4 clicks and then you're done for the day and you get paid for a whole day's work? Because that's what this is. You're doing a whole day's work and getting paid for it, and you're not doing the work. The bot's doing it for you, right? So let's look at why I say this. So I'm going to go in here to an actual email account. So in this bot, we're sending messages, and I'm asking for replies. And I'm sending them a message about promoting their TikTok. And I'm asking them, say, hey, listen, reply, and we'll go over it. And I'll show you the message in a minute. But let's go to Gmail and look at the responses. So I've sent 45,000 messages, call it 46,000. Out of that, I have 250 something or so auto replies that are, because you get all kinds of auto replies, thanks for contacting us, that sort of stuff. And then I actually get real for life replies as well. And so there's a few more here, but basically I've gotten 6 or so, I think. Like I said, there's a couple more that aren't in here. So I've got one that's asking where I'm located so I can engage them. And then the next one here wants to know, they say their clients are only 35 in my message. So here's the message. Let's just look at it. This is the message I'm sending. I saw that your business doesn't have a TikTok account set up, which means your business is missing out on a large amount of sales from 18 to 25-year-olds. Plus the fact that when 18 to 25-year-olds want to buy something, they actually search TikTok more often than they search Google now. And that means that you're going to miss even more sales in 2023 because it's just going to get worse, obviously. So fortunately, I can show you how to use TikTok to make sales for your business. Just reply and I'll show you how. And then I've got a signature. So this person says their excuse for not wanting to take action is that they only sell to people 35 plus. I just said that 18 to 25-year-olds search TikTok more often than they search Google now. People that are 35 plus also search TikTok before they search Google, but these businesses are so far behind the times that they have no idea. And it's not really their fault. No one told them. So I will reply to them and tell them and educate them and give them some videos and stuff like that. I didn't even make the videos. I'm just going to pull the videos off of YouTube, which is super easy. So I'm going to give them someone else's video to convince them, and then I'm going to say, do you want to buy? And then I'm not even going to do the work. I'm going to outsource the work to somebody else, and then I'm going to make the money. That's the extent of it. But the hardest part is to get in touch with the businesses in the first place, because you can start a business doing anything, right? I can go start a business washing cars today, but if no one wants to pay me, people will pay me to wash their car today. They just will. But I have to find those people and I have to say, hey, would you like me to wash your car? So my kids have a lawn mowing business, and they run around the neighborhood all over the place, and they knock on doors, and they do the same thing in the wintertime because we're in Detroit, and they shovel snow. And once they get their customers, of course, I teach them how to run a business and teach them to keep their customers and go back to them. But you got to get the customers in the first place, so they have to go knocking on doors, and they have to ask. The bot here is knocking on the doors and asking the questions for you. All you have to do is respond to the people that say yes. So here, this person says they don't market to younger people. Again, they don't know, so we're going to help them and educate them. And then this person here says, hey, Mark, make me a proposal. So they're interested to buy. All I have to do is say, hey, here's the deal, give them some information, and then again, I'm going to outsource the work. So what's cool about this is, though, that aside from the fact that I don't have to do anything, I can filter all of my replies and only work with the people that are interested, like I said. And in this case, this guy is interested, but you can see so I think I have 2 more replies that just aren't in here yet. They're in the main inbox. So call it 6 people out of 46,000. Now, this is a hard niche. TikTok is hard because, again, businesses don't know. If you pick a niche, this is not a low-hanging fruit, which is one of the reasons why I did it in the video, because if I can sell the hard thing, you can sell the easy thing, right? If you go to somebody that doesn't have their Facebook account set up and you're like, yo, dude, yo, ma'am, you don't have your Facebook account set up. You know you're missing sales, right? And they're like, yes, we know. We just don't know how to do it, or we haven't had time, or whatever, the reasons. And you're like, okay, can we set this up for you? Right, so you could actually message a ton of people here, like 1 million people, and just say, I noticed you don't have your Facebook account set up. Now, a bunch of people are going to respond and say, yeah, we have a Facebook account set up. And then you just say, oh, sorry, I guess I missed it. And then you're going to get a bunch of people that reply and say, oh, yeah, I know, we just haven't had time, because they already know they need Facebook. You don't have to convince them of that. That is called low-hanging fruit. That is the easy item to sell, and then you can just sell them because the bot's doing all the sorting through. It's like you can message, how long would it take you to pick up the phone and call 1 million people and ask them if they want you to set up their Facebook account for them and get paid for it? Yeah, a long time. So the robot will do it 4 clicks. 4 clicks, 8 seconds to contact 1 million people. Done. And so this person here, again, this is just constructive criticism, and I'm trying to help you here. You contacted 10,000 people and you're doubting the effectiveness of the software. I'm running a hard niche and I don't know what they're running. So Facebook is hard, or TikTok is hard. So I've contacted 46,000 people and I got like 6 replies of people that I can engage. And one of those people is ready and they're interested to buy now. And the other ones, I got to do a little education, throwing them some free YouTube videos and whatever, which will take like a few minutes. And then I'm good to go. And then I can outsource the work. But you've got to send more. So I told this person, I actually already sent him an email. It's like, first of all, send 1,000,000 messages. Second of all, after you send, because how hard is it? It took 8 clicks. Now, it doesn't matter if you do, or the 8 seconds with 4 clicks, you can send 1,000,000 messages with this robot, or you can send 10,000. Just let it run longer. I mean, so start with like 1,000,000 messages, especially if you're in a broad niche. I mean, for most of people, if I go out there and say, can you set up your Facebook account, and I contact 1,000,000 businesses, I'm going to have so many replies that I'm going to be covered up. And if I contact 1,000,000 people for TikTok, I'm going to have more replies than I can handle in a day, and I'm not going to have as many as Facebook, but it's like so many. And so how do we do this? Well, it's pretty easy to do. The whole course is actually at AI Profits course. If we just jump over here at AIProfitsCollege.com, plug in your email address and you can get started. I'm going to walk you through step by step. Me and Chase, we have 80 videos in there and I'm about to do some more today. That's going to walk you through step by step, including stuff to help keep you going. Because I know that so what's the hardest thing, right? This person here, they're struggling. I get it. They've sent 10,000 messages and they're looking for the answer. They don't know they need to send 1,000,000. Now they do. So I told them. So because it doesn't take any longer to let the bot run. I mean, it takes a little longer, but it's like doing it while you're asleep. Like, I send 10,000 messages before I wake up in the morning, and I get it pretty early. So you can do it, but I know that you struggle with going, and so we actually have several videos in the course that's like being consistent, and it's just like motivation, just kind of like keep you there, because I know it sounds a little crazy to wake up in the morning and spend like 8 seconds clicking start on a bot. And even if you do a little preparation, so you spend 5 minutes. I mean, if you're going to your job, you're working longer than 5 minutes throughout the day to get paid for a whole day. And 5 minutes to start this bot isn't very long. And so if you have to spend 5 minutes in the morning, fine. But you do have to be consistent. You've got to do it every day, right? So 5 minutes a day, 7 days a week. Like, you don't have to work 7 days a week. You can do it like 4, 5, 3 days a week, whatever you want to do. I work 7 days a week because it's too good of an opportunity to pass up. It's crazy to me how you wouldn't want to, in 2022, after all the pandemic problems that we've had, like the opportunity is so right here, and I think it's just going to get worse. I mean, look at inflation, look at everything else that's going. We all know that it's going to get worse. It's crazy to me that you wouldn't jump on this now and just do this. So that's why I work 7 days a week, because I'm unwilling to let days go by with such easy system. And don't get me wrong, when I say I work 7 days a week, I probably spend more time, quote unquote, working, making videos or answering questions, helping people than I actually do, because the bots do all the work for me. Like the actual work. I'm not even doing the work. I mean, they're doing the work. And so what do we do here? If you don't know what to do, how to get started, it's pretty easy. Just jump over here to AIProfitsCollege.com, plug in your email address, and we'll see you on the other side.